Hello guys and welcome to Different Russia channel. In this episode I would like to show you my purchases on flea market, what I bought. That was the first time when we went with Alex to a flea market or a car boot sale, a mixture of car boot sale and flea market. First of all, guys, I would like to show you my samovar. That is one of samovars that I have in my collection. That is the modern samovar. It is electric. That is how it connects to electricity. But I like it because I think it is very, very beautiful. These flowers are not printed, they are painted here, the real painting. I think it's a lovely samovar. We do not often use it, but well, from time to time we drink tea from this samovar, mostly on our dacha. That is what Sheffy is doing when I try to film the episode for you. He tries to attract attention. He wants to play and he doesn't want to film episode for you. He doesn't want me to film videos for you. Sheffy, do not eat it. Some time ago it was a ball. Sheffy, не балуйся. So guys, let me show you what I bought. I bought a lot of postcards. So first of all, guys, let's start with this small sets of photos. That is Исаакиевский собор, St. Petersburg. And here, guys, a lot of very, very tiny photos. That is not a postcard, that is an old photo. The set is very old. It was printed in 1977. So let me show you the postcards that I have here. I especially love this set because here are old photos printed many, many years ago. I think that is the most precious purchase of that day because it is very difficult, I think, to find such photos nowadays. Of course, if you need such photos, because for some people, so that is just some waste of money. For me, that is a very precious gift. I bought this set for $1, 50 rubles. That is another set, Екатерининский дворец. That is 1976, also a very, very old set of photos. Here on the envelope is the name of every photo, and all the photos have numbers in the corner, 18, 17. So these are also not pictures, not postcards, but old photos. I use these photos in my albums. I have an idea of making a vintage junk journal, and the topic of this junk journal will be Moscow and St. Petersburg and Russia, so different topics of journals. So I think I will use all these photos in my junk journals. That is my new hobby at the moment because some time ago I made so-called new journals, new albums. But I saw a wonderful junk journal and decided to make such a journal for myself. If I make this journal, I will definitely show it to you. And that is Leningrad. Leningrad, that is the name of St. Petersburg in the times of the USSR. No list of photos as we had here in the previous album. but also it is a very old album. It is 1967, the oldest of all. 16 фотоснимков, 16 photos are inside. The price was 53 kopecks. Let me show you the old photos. So I think that is the most precious purchase of that day. Here is, sorry, that is the list of photos. And besides, guys, all these sets are complete, they are full, nothing is spoiled, nothing is lost. That is, I think, a very great purchase for me. Also, guys, I bought this set of postcards. Here also old photos of 15 photo postcards, 1976. If you go to a flea market, you may ask the price of one old photo and they will tell you 20 rubles, 50 rubles, 30 rubles. As for me, I bought all this for $1 for 50 rubles. So also I think that is a very precious purchase of that day. I hope you see it perfectly well, because I film on my dacha and I do not see what I film because of the screen. I do not see what I film. So hope everything will be okay. So also a vintage album. This one is not very old, but also precious for me. It was printed in 1987. Here we have only Valam postcards. Some time ago I went to Valam and I think I will definitely go in the nearest future, maybe next year. So that is my dream, to go to Valam once again. So just some postcards. I have a Valam album and I will use these postcards in my album. Here is the new album, also for $1. The original price was 1 ruble and 60 kopecks. It was in 1987, so not a very old album. And here is, guys, was a very pleasant surprise. That is the Red Square of 1980, when we had Olympic Games here. So that is the picture from another album, but it was here in this album, so that was a gift for me. Extra bonus. And here, guys, are the modern photos of Moscow, mostly of Kremlin. Царь-пушка, Красная площадь, как она выглядела в те дни, ГУМ, store, Mausoleum. I was in Mausoleum 2 times, if I'm not mistaken. One time when there was a ceremony of, I don't know how to call it, so посвящение в пионеры, when all the kids were joining pioneer organization. So we went there with our class. That was an excursion. We visited Mausoleum with my classmates.